talking on YouTube, but I'm sleeping at night. Let them lie, let them hate, let them type what they do. I don't argue with the fake, I got bigger to pursue. I won't feed the fire, I won't give it no flame. They won't clout on my name, I won't play that game. Let them watch, let them talk, let them do what they do. I'm too busy getting blessed, I ain't answering you. Yeah, man, I'm heated, they capping. Got my name in they title, thumbnail lies, fake smoke, trying to make me go viral. I should jump in the comments, let the whole truth breathe. Cook them live on their channel, make them choke on receipts. Nah, there's bait in the water, they just fishing for rage. Every click that you give them, putting food on their plate. Silence hit different when the lion need noise. Your piece worth more than entertaining them boys. But they dragging my image, got the people confused. If I don't say nothing, then it look like it's true. Real ones study behavior, they can see who is who. When the clown need attention, let the circus stay full. Truth don't pay it, get chill, lies run laps in the rush. Why you wrestling with pigs when you allergic to more? I won't feed the fire, I won't give it no light. They be talking on YouTube, but I'm sleeping at night. Let them lie, let them hate, let them type what they do. I don't argue with the fake, I got bigger to pursue. I won't feed the fire, I won't give it no flame. They won't clout on my name, I won't play that game. Let them watch, let them talk, let them do what they do. I'm too busy getting blessed, I ain't answering you. Still my pride, wanna swing, make a string, press go, break down every fake word, expose all they smoke. I can flame them with facts, had a chat, yelling cook. Have them sweating on camera with that shook face look. And what? Temporary high, but your spirit feel taxed. You'll be carrying trash that ain't yours on your back. They broke inside, so they throw stones that shine. Don't rent space in your mind to a tenant that lies. So I'm posted, just chill while they mention my name. Nope, don't elevate, build bigger, make success be the flame. Let consistency talk, let the blessings respond. When they searching for drama, let them only find growth. Damn. Yeah. Start with fees on attention. Some battles ain't won by war, just by refusal to listen. I won't feed the fire, I won't give it no light. They be talking on YouTube, but I'm sleeping at night. Let them lie, let them hate, let them type what they do. I don't argue with the fake, I got bigger to pursue. I won't feed the fire, I won't give it no flame. They won't clout on my name, I won't play that game. Let them watch, let them talk, let them do what they do. I'm too busy getting blessed, I ain't answering you.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Hope all is truly well with everyone. Welcome to the show. We are live from the basement. I am your host with the most, JB2 Reactions, bringing y'all this Wednesday afternoon content. Good afternoon, Rachel. How are you? Hope all is truly well. Well, here's the thing, and shout out to Anonymous T, because she most definitely be getting the tea. Y'all tell me something, right? If y'all with y'all mate and y'all go out of the country to Aruba, is you gonna get separate rooms? That's what I want to know from y'all. Do you think that if I go to Aruba out of the country, all expenses is paid for through Claressa? Claressa is footing the whole bill. Damn, she that repulsive that you can't even be in the room with her either? Hey, Nurse Betty, what's the word? Nurse Betty, I don't know no couple that will get down there to Aruba and each of them have separate rooms. Like, I don't get that. I mean, somebody please fill me in. Do that type of things really happen? So then that goes back to my point of what I've been saying all along. Papoose don't give a damn about no damn Claressa. She the meal ticket for him right now. You feel what I'm saying? Exact. Nurse Petty, that right there. I mean, even though I don't care nothing about the personal part of it though, but damn, what? Well, then, so then all of this then was just a show for the internet and for people to rant and rave about you being, oh, so now to me it's starting to come all the way and bear fruit about the things that I've been saying too. I don't take Claressa seriously. Look, if you try to take her seriously on here, ladies and gentlemen, you will lose your mind. Claressa don't deal with the law, ladies and gentlemen. She only wants to deal with the courts. Okay? Enough said. Come on now. She don't want to deal with the law. She only want to deal with the courts. Girl, bye. I mean, that should really tell y'all, ladies and gentlemen, on what type, what she owns. She's on some clown shit, and she know any and everybody that's been paying attention to her. All the people that don't like her, they gonna pay attention to her. You feel what I'm saying? They gonna tune in. Me personally, I would rather just laugh at her and less judgment, because we are all not perfect, ladies and gentlemen. And I ain't about to sit up here and be calling myself acting like I'm going to pass that much judgment on her. Because in reality, I know what she doing. She being a clown for the internet. That's basically what she doing. But, you know, again, shit, who ain't to a certain degree a clown on the internet for people to notice them and like and get any type of monetary gain? So, I mean, come on, man. It just that a lot of people now at this point is just really getting tired of Claressa and her keep bragging about going on trips with a married man. Papoose don't give a damn. You think Papoose gives a damn about what we saying about him in real time, ladies and gentlemen? Papoose is getting to the bag through Claressa. Claressa is footing the whole bill. They're putting on the act. Claressa is really putting on the act. You notice Papoose don't say shit. He talks about other things. He don't even talk about Claressa. Unless, hey, Naomi, how you doing? Happy Wednesday to you. Unless it's a straight up question about her, he'll vaguely answer it. But I'm telling you, Papoose is just looking at her as money opportunity. That's it. Far as any type of they really with each other and all this and that, me personally, I don't believe that. Oh, all is truly well, Naomi. Everything is good. Beautiful day. Stress-free. You know what I'm saying? Stress-free. I mean, look, regardless of the little stress that you may go through, I don't let it weigh on me. I just keep it moving and find a reason to smile. Find a reason to laugh. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be around here all frowned up in every goddamn thing. I ain't got time for all that. You know? Now, when I'm at work, I gotta, you know, sometimes put on my serious face, because, you know, you can't be laughing and joking all the goddamn time. People may think you weak or something. I just, me personally, I don't. Here and there ain't nothing wrong with laughing and whatever, but, you know, for the most part, I really like to keep it serious and what is about business. Yeah, you know, people would think if they can play with you a little bit, they'll try to play with you a lot. And I ain't gonna be one of them ones you're gonna play with at all. We can talk and be cordial and you know, maybe a joke here and there, but all that you thinking you gonna joke with me a certain type of way, no, we gonna nip that in the butt. Because everybody you can't joke with. And you learn that either way in life. Everybody, ladies and gentlemen, you just can't joke with. You can't talk about them. You can't do nothing because I'm telling you, it will go all left. It will go all wrong. And I ain't got time for that. I've been stopped having time for that type of thing. No. I don't want to perpetuate that type of energy no more. So my energy was going to change regardless because I didn't want to continue. I'm not saying that I didn't. I just didn't want to continue. It's time to move on. It's time to change. It's time to evolve into other things and different type of other content. Tap in. You know, I wouldn't let I see. And maybe because I'm talking about this, I'm filibustering a little bit, y'all. But y'all bear with me. I didn't want to continue to have myself up in a box, just stuck talking about just one particular thing. Now, even in my mind now, at this point, I thought if I left it alone for a nice little minute, then bend the block back on it, it's like, nah. Like, no. And that's okay. That's okay because to me, I'd rather stick with this type of content that I'm doing now. Body cam footages, things about the news. As a matter of fact, before I forget, I was a little bit upset about this news right here. Now I'm gonna play it in order. I'm gonna play it in this order right here, right? They put on the news about the Bears losing the bid up in Arlington Heights. So Indiana offers to the Bears $1 billion, ladies and gentlemen. Illinois loses Bear Stadium as Indiana offers $1 billion. All right. Fair use. This is for education.
First tonight, a last-minute play to make a deal with the Chicago Bears failed in the Illinois State House. Now there's worries the NFL team will make true on their threat to move to Indiana. WMBD's Cameron Main has been following this issue since January. He's here now to explain what this means for the Bears. Cameron, will the Bears really move to Hammond?
As of right now, no, they haven't really said where they're going to move yet. But because of a lack of a deal, Indiana is offering roughly $1 billion.
Good. That don't mean that they going there. All right. It don't mean that they not going there. They ain't said it. But see, now Indiana want to make a strong bid to have the Bears go down there to Hammond for $1 billion, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm going to tell y'all why I'm a little bit outraged even with this right here. Y'all just hold tight.
$1 in taxpayer subsidies to build a new stadium. Well, Illinois, as of now, is currently offering nothing. So now the next play is up in the air.
The reality is I wasn't willing to give up billions of dollars of taxpayer money.
All right. Now, y'all just heard what JB Prisker just said. He wasn't willing to give up billions of dollars, billions of taxpayers' dollars, right? Okay. I want y'all to remember that part right there. All right. Now I'm about to go to this clip right here that they just post probably like a couple hours ago, right? Groundbreaking on $7 billion project is breaking ground at the United Center on Wednesday. Let's take a look.
Well, a $7 billion project breaking ground today at and around the United Center. It's the 1901 project we've been talking about, but now we know it will transform more than 55 acres of land all around that West Side Arena. Plans include housing, shops, a music hall, a public park, and hotel. Developers estimate the project will create about 63,000 construction jobs and then 12,000 permanent positions. The 14-year project will be built in phases, with the final one expected to be complete in 2040. Today's groundbreaking starts at 1 p.m.
Somebody tell me what's wrong with that picture. They're looking to put businesses and put housing over there at the United Center, right on over there in that area, right? For $7 billion. Ain't they spending the taxpayers' money doing that? Somebody tell me, am I going crazy over here? The Bears offered nothing. But look at what they're looking to do right there. Now, you just heard J.B. Prisker say what he say. He wasn't willing to spend billions to keep the Bears here. But look at what he's doing over there at the United Center and is willing to spend $7 billion to start that project. And it's going to take up to 2040 for it to all the way be completed. Lord Jesus. But for right now, I can say it's safe to say that we don't have to, panic a little bit too much about the Bears going to Hammond. But man, they need to do something. They need to do something for real. Because I'm getting a little sick and tired of this. Got me all worked up about this old crazy shit. All right. So now, again, shout out to Anonymous T for the tea. Now, this is Papoose Gets Spicy in comments. Like I said before, even with Papoose don't really care about Claressa that way. And if they going down there to Aruba and they have to get separate rooms, that and then make it so bad, they posted it and then they took the post down. So ask yourself this, why would they have to go through all that? And Anonymous T breaks that all down. Shout out again to Anonymous T. This segment of the live stream is sole purpose is to highlight Claressa Shields and Papoose being down there in Aruba. They taking pictures together. They riding jet skis together, but they not in the same room together. Sounds suspect to me, don't you think?
Remy, all of the things.
Okay, let me go back.
Good energy too. Pap posts his mistress, and allegedly it's him, comes for a fan that says that he is miserable. Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, anything I say is alleged and in my very, very personal opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. Some meat and potatoes, some housekeeping items. So, today we are talking Claressa Shields. Today we are talking Pap, a.k.a. our adulterous couple, a.k.a. Remy's husband, a.k.a. Pap and his mistress, Pap and his side chick, Pap and his entanglement, Pap and his pick-me, and all of the things, you guys, because Pap is posted. And there is nobody happier, you guys, than somebody who does not have to pay for a dime. There is nobody happier, you guys, than somebody that has an all-expense paid trip, you guys. And you get a double room. You know what I'm saying? You get a double room.
Now, again, ladies and gentlemen, you're with your mate and you go out of the country to Aruba. Y'all down there to enjoy yourself and be together, right? Why get a double room? Do that really make any sense right there, ladies and gentlemen? Getting a double room?
You have another female there available, you know what I'm saying, right off the bat, who has suddenly disappeared after it was called out. And I don't know if y'all peeped the content since then. They do not post that room anymore.
Oh.
Ever since it was exposed that they're in a double room, you guys, for $8 million Claressa Shields. Y'all do not see nothing. Y'all saw outside the pool that was, connected to several rooms. And then you see, I think yesterday Claressa posted her coming out of the room. You know what I'm saying? And you could tell that that was choreographed because you could tell whoever filmed it, it was like, hey, I'm about to come out the room, have the camera ready, and film me walking out. No. So Pap has been active on social media because, like I said, you don't have to tell us that you're miserable or unhappy on a trip. All of your antics of y'all constantly being online while you're on a trip is telling me everything I need to know. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I'm out of town with my significant other. It's one thing to kind of just browse on social media or whatever, or take some pics and post it up. That's one thing. But to be engaged with social media when I'm on vacation, nah, that's a no-no. Okay? Because to me, I feel like you disrespecting your significant other. If y'all on vacation, y'all supposed to be in tune with one another and enjoying each other's company while on vacation without question. Not going to be on no damn social media like that, even worry about what's going on. Social media ain't going no damn where. The memory that I'm going to have with my significant other and enjoy each other's company, that memory going to last forever. And that right there to me means more than me just being on social media arguing with strangers about nothing.
Because I barely get service in some of these countries that I've been to when I'm on vacation, so I have no idea how Claressa and Pap have nothing but time but to be up on this internet while they're in Aruba, right? So, nonetheless, Pap is posting about the New York Knicks because they are in the NBA Finals, and the NBA Finals starts tonight, you guys. Now, here is the thing. So, he had posted the following. This says New York versus everybody. They haven't wanted to see us win for a long time. That is just the truth with Statue of Liberty emoji. Here is the thing. Like, I think what it is, it's not that people do not want to see the New York Knicks win. It's just that a lot of us are fans of other NBA teams. You know what I'm saying? But that's, you know what I'm saying? Like if you're not a New York fan, 9 times out of 10, it's because you're a fan of a different NBA team. Like let's just call it for what it is, right? But then there are some fans who are just sick of any New York or sports related thing. That's not really me. However, that's what Pat posted, and he also posted a fan talking about the Knicks or whatever the case may be. Also, he posted, this got me. It looked like she was about to say, hey, you forgot your GUN. Look how he bent around that car when he got outside running. He probably still running till this day. Then he also posted this little meme that says, my get back so silent, you think I let you slide, with 3 laughing emojis. Now, I don't know who he's talking about there or what he is talking about there, but I just need Pap to understand that what position is he in to get back at anything? What position is he in to get back anything? Because I feel if we're going to keep it a buck here, that Remy Ma really let him off the hook, that Remy Ma has given him a lot of grace and all of the things. And so ultimately, she has not fully unloaded the clip like she could have. Remember, she said that what she knows could make people cry and all the things. So I don't know what Pap is talking about, but pretty much she already warned him that if you ever come out and say anything about me again, or if your mistress ever comes out and says anything about me again, I'm going to expose it all. So this could be, again, another example of Claressa throwing subs and not attaching a name to it, not attaching to what they're really standing on business.
Now, see, Claressa, here's the thing, right? You being very messy for no reason. Think about it this way, Claressa. And this ain't me preaching at you or none of that, because like I said, you grown. You do what you want to do. But you still got to understand, you're antagonizing the situation. That man is not even divorced from Remy Ma. You antagonizing her on the internet or whatever the case may be, even if you inadvertently try to pay her a compliment, you're still poking the bear, right? Because it's and if we're gonna be totally honest, Claressa, just because it's on the internet and just because Papoose may don't have a problem with what's going on, it's still a level of decorum that you need to have in this situation. You don't need to be trying to speak on Remy Ma in no capacity. I'm talking about good or bad. In this situation, you should never speak her name. Okay? Because then guess what that does? You put Papoose in a real sticky situation. Now, if you love Papoose so much the way you portray it out here on the internet, maybe that would be something that you need to think about.
And all of the things. Next, we got to get into Pap's post. So Pap decided to post, you know what I'm saying, him being excited on the jet skis at a all expense paid trip by none other than $8 million woman Claressa Shields, and says never underestimate the importance of enjoying life with a island emoji. Tags Claressa Shields, I believe tags whoever the company was that did the jet skis and everything else, that does like the excursion experience and all of that for tourism, and then also tagged as well the person who did the photography and all of the things. Tag that person. They do photography and aerial shots of Aruba, and then hashtags Papoose. Doesn't even hashtag Claressa Shields.
Yeah, Papoose. Why you didn't tag your woman's name up in your post? Y'all already showing it. Y'all all in the public with each other. I mean, damn, hell, that would have been the least you could do is tag her name up in the pic.
But it's really the audacity. And then I included a couple of the photos of the slide deck, and then there is video of him on the jet skis, and of course in his stories as well as this post. He is, you know what I'm saying, trying to promote his music, trying to once again promote his music that nobody cares about, Pap.
I'm about to say, promote what music? Do anybody up in the chat knows about Papoose new music? Let me pull it up. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. See if he got a new album. Let me go to his channel. Okay, this is channel. I mean, I don't see. Okay. Available on all platforms, stream. Okay, a gentle provocator. Okay, I see some he dropped 2 months ago. Hey, what up with it, EV? Yeah, he had like that was, that was just him going at 50 though, but I was looking to see if he had, because they talking about he trying to promote his new music or whatever. And I was trying to see if it was on YouTube, so I went to his channel.
Nobody cares about your music, which is why I have no idea how you were able to convince Claressa to sign with Win Records. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, right? Remember what I told y'all, that I didn't know nothing about no Papoose from the jump. And then when y'all maybe pull up some videos, music videos of him, like he been raw, but he been underground. Now, this is what I want to know. Why ain't people tuned in to Papoose then, ladies and gentlemen? If he's such a good rapper, now I done heard some of the lyrics that how he come, his energy. I'm like, okay, I ain't gonna deny him, okay. But my thing is, why is it Papoose on the mainstream though? Yeah, good. Okay, he underground or whatever, but like, why is he not mainstream? You know what I'm saying? Like, even again, that's why I'm kind of oblivious to you with a record company, but like, when are you really gonna put out something that everybody is gonna touch everybody and everybody gonna be able to hear? Because to me, it seems like it's just the people in New York or maybe some other people that's Papoose fans or whatever would hear his music. Like, until y'all told me what y'all told me about what he did some years ago, I didn't know nothing about no Papoose.
Because it's been a couple of years and there's zero motion for any musical artists that are allegedly signed to this pretend record label that is rebranding as Win Records Network, you guys. So that is on that. However, the comments did not disappoint, at least the ones that have not been deleted. And so we got to get into a couple of them and then continue. So to me, it looks like some of the comments have been deleted. You know what I'm saying? It's giving that a lot of people were in there, like basically saying, this ain't it. You know what I'm saying? This ain't it. When are you going to divorce Remy? All of the things, right? Because we're just down to a comment from.
I mean, look, that's not a unreasonable question right there, right? Are you gonna all the way let that go? Is Remy Ma let you have your fun because she had her fun? So I guess this is your get back from Remy Ma cheating on you, you know what I'm saying, when she had got out of jail. Or I mean, now don't get it confused. I don't know all the way the timetable about that. But I mean, I do know that Remy Ma stepped outside of Papoose. So is this just Papoose way of getting back at her? And as long as he keep his goddamn mouth shut and just enjoy what he's doing with Claressa, she ain't got nothing to say. But if she keep if him and Claressa keeps antagonizing Remy Ma, then Remy Ma just gonna put everything on out there. See, to me, it's like so many scenarios that I could think of in this.
Memphis Bleak. And, you know, Pap, of course, he always loves anybody that has a name in this industry. He is always going to ride that out until the wheels fall out. And then, of course, Claressa responded, Brooklyn, not Pap in the water, with a heart emoji, a fire emoji, and laughing emojis, right? But it's interesting that, you know, I'm not seeing all the lovey-dovey posts that Claressa normally does for Pap and all the things. So I found that to be pretty interesting. And then right behind it, in the middle of the comments, you know, is Claressa responds again to somebody else in the comments. And she says, LOL, sis, I was like, nah, not Pap in the water. But right after that, the same time, is the alleged Papoose and Claressa fan account. So are you allegedly behind that account as well? That you could just quickly switch your account, switch your profile, and comment right under? Because it's crazy. It's crazy work as far as I'm concerned, of how quickly you could just come behind and do that, right? But what I want to get into is somebody who had smoke for Pap and Pap responding. Or was it Claressa? I don't know. But nonetheless, it says this. He's not happy with her, y'all. He's just happy because she spent that as because she spent that SHIT. Spend that like because that's the song. Spend that whatever, right? And so Pap responds, this is miserable behavior. You don't even know us. Worry about posting the tacky outfits.
Now, Papoose. Now, can I ask you something, brother? Now, that made you mad to respond back to that? He's not happy with her, y'all. He just happy because she spent that shit. Spend that shit. But Papoose, you didn't deny it though either. You respond back to say this is miserable behavior. You don't even know us. Worry about posting them tacky outfits. That was the best you can come back with, huh? I wouldn't even have said that. I'd have just laughed at the comment. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you know it ain't true, then to me, why even respond back to the comment though? You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, I would think you would be above all that.
And so I am of confusion as far as since when would somebody like Pap be concerned about anybody's outfits, and you are looking at Claressa Shields every day dressing a hot mess express.com. You go.
Wow. Shout out to Anonymous T. Well, hey, Anonymous T got jokes. Well, and she don't hold back. She be letting. Boy, hey, she on your top, Papoose. She the jig is up. Hey, look. Hey, look. Hey, Papoose. I really ain't got nothing against you, man. This is all entertainment, but like, bro, I can even see what you doing, bro. You using that woman, man. Papoose, you ain't paid for a dime, bro. We all know that, and that's why you got mad at that person that laid that comment out. But bro, why would you care about what we said in the first place? We all know we don't know y'all personally, but y'all sure putting all y'all business on now here on social media.
So that could have been Claressa responding and getting after it in the comments. Then there were people that were responding that were like, oh, this is just a projection. She's really the one that's miserable. And
now, you know what? And I thought about that too, because we ain't never saw Papoose just get online and even respond to nobody, no stranger on here about what he got going on with Claressa. So I ain't gonna front. I found that to be odd.
all of the things, right? But here's the thing. Pap's not going to do anything to mess up his current come up.
No, he's
you know
not.
what I'm saying? He is not going to do anything to mess up his current come up. But the problem overall that I have is this. Before this trip, before Claressa got on the plane to Aruba, she put that post on Facebook about prayers for the family, heartbroken emoji. And then it came out, one of the cousins responded that Claressa was not answering calls or anything else, but could put up that performative post on social media, right? Then Shalita confirms that there is a relative that is in hospice, right? And since then, from Claressa, we've not heard any updates on said relative. Now, I stand on the fact, I don't care if you're close to a relative or not. You know what I'm saying? But if they have fallen ill and they are in hospice and you have not seen them at all, and you are trying to stunt and profile and all the things in Aruba, that tells me about your character and lack thereof. That tells me.
But I mean, now Anonymous T, she already, it's really, once she get back home, I would like to give Claressa the benefit of the doubt to say once she gets back to the States, since knowing that she's in hospice, that she'll just go and visit her. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's really, at that point, when all that went down, ain't nothing that she would have been able to do anyway.
About your morals and lack thereof. That tells me about your integrity and lack thereof. And for Pap to stand by, you know what I'm saying, and entertaining all of this.
Damn.
But wants to gaslight us about the importance of family and the importance of this and the importance of that. And your mistress can't even go home to see what's going on with the relative, to visit,
Wow. Wow. Appreciate that sports prediction. Appreciate it. Appreciate you tuning in to the show. Wow. So look. So hold on. You won't even go and check on your own people. God damn, Claressa. That's a shame, Claressa. That is a shame. Now, damn all that, if I'm whoever I'm dealing with, right? Now, my family is my family. You feel what I'm saying? I'm going to always know and always have the pulse about what's going on within my own family. Man, I don't care who I'm dealing with. Bro, I'm going to always go and check on my family. That trip from Aruba, especially when you find out one of your family members is in hospice, you haven't seen them in a long time either. No, look, we look, I got money. Yeah, I got money. We gonna have to cut this trip short. But that's just me. That's just me. Even though I can understand if she just found out and then, you know, she's out of town, that's different. She can't do nothing about that. But when she get back, then yes. But if she already knew ahead of time and you tried to get on the internet to act like, you know, saying you really so concerned the whole time you been new, and when you was here in the States, you never went to go it. Now that right there is some grimy shit.
In the facility, make sure, you know, everything is going out, you know, like all the things. Just standing by. But Pap has been showing me his character. He refuses to divorce his wife. He refuses to, you know what I'm saying, get rid of the Remy tattoo. And then anytime you call out the obvious of what this is, you know, then people get gaslit in the comments. Either it's coming from him or Claressa is commenting for him. And it's very disrespectful. That whole nice guy act that he was presenting to the people was completely and utterly full of shit. I'm going to need y'all to understand that not all quiet people are nice people. That just because it was Remy that was at the forefront and now it's Claressa that's at the forefront doesn't mean that Pap is a good guy. It just means he's playing his position because the woman in the situation has significantly more money and is significantly more out there in the public eye than him. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, he's running his own games because...
Exactly. Papoose don't give a damn about people saying that the woman make it more than him. Because guess what? Papoose gonna get his pockets fat no matter what. Like you just said, Anonymous T, he ain't gonna mess the bag up and go all unhinged just because you feel what I'm saying. People on the internet is saying what they saying about him. I give him that credit. He's sticking to the script, and he gonna continue to keep getting monetary income from off of Claressa. I think it's just a business arrangement with perks. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, they performing, they doing it all for the internet, you know what I'm saying? This and that and the third. I mean, that's exactly how I'm looking at this. Okay, that's why, again, Papoose knows what the hell he doing. Claressa knows what she's doing. They both is in on the whole play. And they've been playing like a motherfucker. You see, why I don't think he that goddamn miserable. He showed in another country smiling on the goddamn water bike or whatever you want to call this. They living their best life. Now it's either that, if he really is miserable, boy, he really do know how to smile for the camera to make it seem like he happy.
How is it that since Pap has been into the picture, several of Claressa's friends have disappeared? And there's been falling outs with the family. And then when you call out the falling outs of the family, now all of a sudden you want to bring some of the family back around and spend money on them to make it look like everything is okay. But you got how many people that have been previously associated with Claressa Shields that have got YouTube channels that are doing exposés on Facebook and the Instagrammies and all of the things. And it's giving for my man, I will cut off any and everyone.
Hey, Aries. Hey there, JB. LOL. Yeah, Anonymous ain't no joke. She's hilarious. And Remy been with them the whole time in Aruba. Claressa couldn't sleep in the same room looking at Remy staring up at her. She'd crash out. Damn, so wait, hold on. Whoa. So wait, that was the reason why they had to get a double room, because Remy Ma was down there too. Oh man, this is all a goddamn game then, ladies and gentlemen. This is all a game. Oh my God. This is all a game. Oh Lord Jesus. This is all a game then. And the people so outraged about this. Boy, I could put 2 + 2 is 4 now. Now she down there, Remy Ma, Papoose, and Claressa down there. Oh, goddamn. Boy, he ain't getting no damn divorce for no damn Remy Ma. Claressa Shields is a means to an end. Oh, goddamn, boy, he playing them goddamn games. Oh, no, in real time, I'm saying his arm. Oh, okay. Right. He do got that. He do got her name tattoo on his arm. Okay. All right, because I don't want to spin no bogus narrative or nothing like that. Thank you, Aries. Thank you. Because I don't want to spin no bogus narrative now. I know I'm talking shit, but I ain't here to put nothing on nobody that ain't true. So, okay, all right, now I got you.
To be with this married man. And to me, that says everything, right? But one of the biggest things that I have an issue with as well is the golden child.
Right, that's right. That's what I was gathering. Right, the tattoo on the arm. Right. Look, Nurse Petty, I was ready to be like, goddamn, Remy Ma down there too. Oh, goddamn. No, okay, Remy Ma's on his arm. Nurse Petty, I was gonna amp up real quick about that type of shit. I'm thinking, like, wait a minute now, what type of old foolery bullshit is this? Like, wait. Boy, look, right, that's right. I caught on to it now. Nurse Petty, that Papoose has Remy Ma tattoo on his arm. I caught on to that. But I was gonna ride with I'm glad that y'all corrected me. So y'all, please, what I said before, I'm retracting that. Okay, so we ain't got to worry about it. Remy Ma was not down there with them in Aruba. Boy, hey, that would have been some tripped out shit right there.
When is Pap seeing the golden child? Because I feel like, this is multiple times now that Claressa has done something last minute to try to overshadow somebody else, and that somebody else is Remy Ma, right? Like, you basically did an impromptu trip to New York, knowing that you didn't like that type of music.
Aries, look, it's basically the same thing. So you might as well say shit. What up with a 777? What's the word, man? No. Now, a tattoo is a tattoo on his arm, though. That's totally different. Like, I'm thinking that she was there in the flesh, not a name on his flesh. Nah, that's totally different there, Aries. I ain't gonna do that. Cause then I ain't gonna put that type of damn out there. Cause that's wild. That would have been the wildest shit ever. Remy Ma in the room with Papoose and Claressa got to be in the room. That would have been the wildest scenario ever. Like, wow. So look, you could be a side chick and Remy Ma allow him to have a side chick, but you know, when we go out of the country, you know, you got to put that side chick in our own room. Now we gonna be in the room together. Boy, oh boy. God damn, boy. That's funny.
And that type of concert that Pap was intending to take his mom and his other relatives and his family for Mother's Day, you pop up there. You weren't supposed to be there till like Monday or Tuesday because you had two scheduled events that Saturday, one in Atlanta and one in Flint, Michigan. You flaked on both responsibilities to make sure your married man was not seeing his wife, was not doing anything for his wife for Mother's Day and their upcoming anniversary, right? And then now, you know what I'm saying? As we know, it is Remy's birthday over the weekend, all the things. She had her birthday celebration at PH Live and all the great things. You schedule this Aruba trip, right? And it's for a few reasons, because there's multiple petitions against you. There's allegedly an investigation against you. And allegedly, MVP Promotions and Alicia Baumgartner may press charges, may sue you. So you guys are acting like Bonnie and Clyde and acting like y'all on the run for something. But you wouldn't need to be on the run from anything if you didn't do anything wrong. So you've got all of that happening to try to take shine away from Remy's birthday. But my question is, when is Pap seeing the golden child? Because I don't know if y'all saw my video that I did yesterday on Larsa Pippen's son, Preston, with the child.
Man, you know what? Hey, excuse me, Scottie Pippen's son. Go sit your ass up in the damn corner with the done set and shut your goddamn mouth forever. Okay? Don't nobody give a fuck about what you had to go through in high school, about the kids teasing you about your mother having relations with Future. Who the fuck cares? You waited till you get grown and now you want to sit up here and cry about it? Bro, that blew me when I saw that video and I ain't even look at the whole thing. I was thinking about going ahead and do a little reaction up off of it. But I'm sitting up here like, bro, why you give a damn about what the kids was even saying in high school or any school in the first place? So what? Like, bro, y'all new generation young men, boy, y'all better stop. Boy, y'all need the man to fuck up. Okay? You should have talked to a counselor or something. You ain't gonna get no counseling on here on YouTube or any other social media platform about what you had to go through then. Because in reality, we don't care. The fuck? Like, bro, when I heard, man, I don't give a damn about none of that. Talk to you a counselor. Go seek some help.
That she has with her one of the children that she has with her ex-husband, Scottie Pippen, is when she cheated and had an affair with rapper Future, it was the child that got made fun of at school. And it wasn't just from the ops. It wasn't just from haters. You know what I'm saying? It was from his own friends that were cracking jokes, that were making fun of him and all the things. And
But who wouldn't? In that situation, if that was one of your other homeboys and you knew his mama was messing around and the daddy was a, come on, man. Hey, Miss Didi, like who cares? So, like I ain't about to sit up here and make no look again. I hope that the young man go and talk to somebody and be able to get over that. But you telling people on the internet, man, that shit going in one ear and out the other, man, please. I don't care nothing about that.
And my biggest issue with this is the impact that this is going to have on the golden child. Kids are very perceptive, and if Fat Joe is more of a father figure presence than her own father, that tells me everything I need to know. So you can think that all of this is cute, you know what I'm saying? Parading around with your mistress and refusing to divorce your wife, refusing to cover up the tattoo and all the things, but it is your youngest daughter that is suffering the consequences. And unfortunately, this day and age especially, there's always going to be people who are going to bully and attack kids. That's unfortunate.
Well, yeah. And guess what? The onus needs to go on the parents then. I think and Tommy has said something to the effect of that, and I had to agree with that. You don't want your mama messing with one of your goddamn friends. Come on, man. Come on. Let's just be honest, ladies and gentlemen. We don't want that type of thing to happen. If one of my friends sitting up here looking at my mama and try to come at my damn mama, how the fuck we gonna be friends after that? If my mama even go ahead and go, what can I say to my mama? But I'm looking at my homeboy a certain way, like, bro, you gonna do that to me? No, we ain't friends no more. You gotta get the fuck on. Do you understand what type of situation you put your son in? So it's not like I'm not oblivious to what he's going through, but you need to talk to somebody that's a professional to help you cope with that. You telling people on the internet that, I don't care nothing about that. Your mama should have cared enough not to even indulge in that. Your mama put that on out here for everybody to see and know. The problem ain't with nobody, it should be with her. Point blank, period.
People are always looking for ways to shade something about you, whether it's your parents, whether it's you, whether it's your looks, like whatever. They're going to try to find something. But especially if they know you're a celebrity kid and they know that your parents' business is out here in the blogs, that is the thing. You can protect your kid as much you can shield.
Miss Didi, you remember when Scottie Pippen's wife, Claressa Pippen, was having relations with Future, right? Now, again, she stepped outside of her marriage and it went public. Everybody found out that happened, right? So Scottie Pippen and Larissa's son had to suffer through all of that. You feel what I'm saying? So, like, what type of mama is she? Knowing that she's already she done married a high-profile basketball player, one of the 50th greatest players to ever play the game. And she didn't think that if that type of thing would get out, how that would look, how that makes, who suffers? She didn't suffer anything because she didn't give a fuck, but her son and her kids suffer from what her being a grown individual wanted to do. That ain't fair. That ain't fair to her kids that she want to sit up here and be grown. You want to step outside of your marriage and all this and that, and then your kids got to find out on the internet, and that leaves a scar. So evidently, the son wasn't able to talk to nobody to be able to, for him to be able to cope with the hurt that he had behind that. So now he has to come on social media and tell strangers about that situation. Good job, Larissa. Good job.
Shield them away from the internet as much as you can, you guys. But there's always going to be that one kid, at least one kid, that is going to try to start something, that is going to try to trick you out your spot, that is going to try to get you suspended, get you to try to fight.
Look here. That's all trifling right there, Nurse Petty. Because again, if my homeboy come at my mama and my mama go, look, yeah, am I gonna be looking at my mama oh shit, ain't no look. A lot of sideways, yeah. But I can't check my mama because my mama grown. But I'm most definitely gonna sever any type of rapport that I didn't have with this individual that I so-called called my friend. My friend should never want to do anything like that to me at all, period. And that's why I say you don't have friends, you have associates. You have associates. You ain't got no damn friend, because a real friend would never do no nothing. Let me bring it down. A real friend would never do that to you in the first place. A real friend, no matter how he looked at your mama, he would never do that. A real friend. And then on top of that, yeah, can you say something about the woman side of it? Yes. But at the same time, I can't tell my mama nothing. Yeah, I'm gonna be mad than a motherfucker and all that, but like in real time, I already understand. I can't tell her nothing. Yeah, I would be mad all the fuck I want. Then if I be mad, I then leave. Then bye. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be the end of that. So am I gonna sit up here and hold the animosity towards my mama for long time? No. Eventually, I'm gonna have to get over it. But like. That's just a fucked up situation either way. Yes, you're gonna have a lot of resentment for your mama messing around with one of your friends. Hell yeah, it's gonna be some resentment there. But I'm not gonna hold the resentment for a long time. Yeah, let me be mad, because mama, I can't believe you messing with one of my goddamn friends. Damn. Now, mama, you know what the hell I got to deal with? Again, let's continue.
Right, talking reckless about you or talking reckless about your family. And that is where my issue with Pap is. Nobody knew about Remy Ma and Easy the Black Captain until somebody wanted to expose it, because it didn't come from Remy or Easy the Black Captain. And still to this day, I don't know what the status of him is. Yeah, he wished her a happy birthday, but I did not see him at her birthday dinner where all her loved ones were at. But I see you, Pap, out all the time with your mistress, and not in New York with your daughter, your youngest daughter. And I have no respect for the daughter that is using Clarissa's situation, using Clarissa's money for her benefit and her promotion for her lip gloss, that nobody is even aware that photo shoot of Claressa in her bra and panties that you allegedly creative directed was even for your lip gloss. Because it was giving, let me try to look sexy to take shine away from everybody always drooling over how good Alicia Baumgartner looks.
Okay, well, I think Anonymous T gonna spill off into something else. I had to repay that part. I had got a phone call that missed that part. Okay, Aries. Oh Lord. Laugh Out Loud TV. This is a whole mess. Okay, just a whole mess. Okay, let's just unpack that part. It's a whole mess. Oh Lord, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be right back, and we gonna get into the next video. I'll be right back. Oh man, Joe, goddamn business.
Mind your fucking business. Stay up out of mind. You worry about my life but can't control your own time. Yeah. Talking like you know me, spreading rumors for attention. But I don't hear the critics, they just die for some mention. Mind your fucking business. While I'm stacking goals, you just gossip from a distance. Mind your fucking business. I'm living how I live, I don't need your damn permission. They watching every move like a Netflix show, but it's funny, they ain't never around when it's time to grow. They whisper in the dark cause the truth too bright. Trying to dim my shine cause they ain't got no light. I'm focused on my grind. That's a money meditation. They focus on my name like I'm their occupation. They judge from the couch while I'm out here winning. They stuck on my past but I'm on new beginnings. They love to throw shade cause they can't throw hands. They hide behind screens always typing up plans. But I don't waste a breath on irrelevant noise. I'm too busy leveling up and staying poor. Mind your fucking business. Stay up out of mind. You worry about my life but can't control your own time. Talking like you know me, spreading rumors for attention. But I don't hear the critics, they just die for some mention. Mind your fucking business. While I'm stacking goals, you just gossip from a distance. Mind your fucking business. I'm living how I live, I don't need your damn permission. They say this, they say that, but they don't say facts. They don't never say it to my face. They whisper in packs. They worry about who I talk to, what I wear, where I've been. Meanwhile, they losing battles in the mirror, never win. I'm grown, I don't owe nobody explanation. Your opinion ain't a paycheck, it holds no compensation. I'm too real, too focused, too driven, too wise for somebody with no vision trying to dictate my life. If I fall, I rise. If I lose, I learn. Every L is fuel, every scar gon' burn. But that's my story, not yours to narrate. So keep your 2 cents, I never asked you to translate. Why you worry about my life but can't control your own time? Yeah, talking like you know me, spreading rumors for attention. But I don't hear the critics, they just die for some mention. Mind your business. While I'm stacking gold, you just gossip from a distance. Mind your I live, I don't need your damn permission. Mind your fucking business. Mind your
Y'all please sub up to Drop Squad TV. Y'all please sub up to Drop Squad TV. This is how he comes. Y'all, he brings the noise and he's on point what he puts out. He's on point. He never misses. I can tell you that right now. All right. Drop Squad TV, shout out to him. And shout out to everything that he puts out because he does his thing. He gets this right here resonates with me. Sometimes it's okay to just mind your goddamn business. Okay? It really is. Just mind your business. Stay up out of mine. Okay, I mind my business too. But I'm going to stay up out of yours too. But see, it's this social media era that we in, ladies and gentlemen, that it's okay to be in everybody's business. Because I couldn't hit that. I couldn't hit that high note, Rachel. So I ain't gonna even lie. I wanted to, but I couldn't hit that high note. You know, I'm baritone, so I can't hit no damn high notes like that. But trust me, if I could, I would have hit it. I'd have hit that. I wanted to though. I wanted to, but I said no. Let me dial it down. Let me dial it down. But anyway. Let me get to the next video. Ladies and gentlemen. Y'all know I get to sing it. Y'all know I get to sing it around here if I really feel like it. If I feel like it. If I feel like it. If I don't feel like it, ain't nothing gonna happen, right? Ain't nothing gonna happen. All right. So, Desi Banks. All right. Fan responds to Desi Banks. The fan went to a Desi Banks show. He was in the front. Excuse me. And Desi laid out some jokes that the fan did too much, he didn't like. So he did a video and Hype News put it on now 6 hours ago. All right. Shout out to Desi Banks. I know he be joking and BSing around, but long as and I ain't gonna. Matter of fact, they both do come to an understanding. Desi meet up with the fan. They had a conversation and they came to a resolution with the whole thing. So we're about to peep this on now to see what the fan had to say about Desi Banks, make a joke about him and his wife that is of the Caucasian persuasion. All right.
I went to see Desi Banks this past weekend, and this man tried to clown me and my wife. I guess that's what my ass get for sitting on the front row. Now, I do get it. He's a comedian, and part of his show is making fun of interracial couples. But I don't know, man. For some reason, racist jokes just don't sit well with me. He asked me how long we've been married. I told him 7 years. Then he started joking about black men and white women as if he has a problem with it. And then he looked surprised when I told him that God sent my wife to me. He told me I was lying and making that up, as if real love doesn't exist for me because my wife is white. And then I told him I never paid attention to race when I was dating because we all God's children. Then he asked me, have I ever dated a black woman? I told him that was none of his business. I felt like that was disrespectful to my wife. I know I wouldn't want to hear about nobody else she dated, no matter the race. I think he might have got mad because I wouldn't just let him clown me, because then his ass had the nerve to say I only got with my wife because I'm intimidated by black women. Now that threw me off because he was trying to insinuate that my wife is weak simply because she...
Bro, he was trolling you to get a reaction. And I mean, let's just be honest. Did he expect this? He probably didn't expect you to even say too much about it, but it bothered you, so you spoke on it. So I get it. But like, you at a comedy show, you sitting up there in the front, regardless if it was you or anybody else, shit, anybody could get it.
He's white, as if my wife is a pushover that can be taken advantage of because she's white. So basically, this man, for a joke, stereotyped my wife like racist people stereotype people of color. But like I said, I understand he was joking, but there's people who really think like that. And I'm thinking to myself like that.
But then, so what is we talking about then? If you understand that he doing his thing and he's a comedian and that's what he do, then, I mean, what is we really talking about then?
Desi, my mama's black. My aunties are black. My grandmothers are black. Why would I be intimidated by a black woman? To joke or assume that I'm intimidated by a black woman because my wife is white is a bit racist, my guy. Not only is it a bit racist, but you being disrespectful towards my wife, homie. Because yes, my wife is white, but my wife don't take no shit. And she blacker than a lot of these black conservatives out here. My wife is embarrassed of racist white people, just like I'm embarrassed of racist black people. We only see one race over here, and that's the human race. All black people ain't the same, and all white people ain't the same. Now, I know Desi was joking, so I'm not tripping. I'm just saying and using this as an example because there are really people who actually think like that. But I ended up meeting Desi, and he was actually quite apologetic, and he assured me that it was just jokes. He ended up showing love and respect to my wife, and it turned out to be a good night. But honestly, I was really focused on Game 7. But Desi did put on a good show. Shout out to the Majestic Theater for showing love. We did end up enjoying ourselves.
Pap post his mistress, and apparently
Bro, make sure I choose my words the correct term to say all this. Bro, so then why get on the internet then and even talk about Desi Banks other than just, you could have just, we didn't need to know all of, if you didn't have a problem with him joking about you and your wife, and you knowing that it's just all jokes, that he really don't mean that, and it's like, what the fuck is we talking about here? I'm really trying to figure this part on now, because I'm really confused. Because in my mind, I'm trying to tell myself, well, if you saying that you ain't got no problem with Desi on the jokes that he laid out, then why is we on the internet talking about it then? So then, starting to think to myself, click. He wanted to brag about how Desi Banks, took a picture with him and showed his wife love and made it all better. Oh, Jesus. This internet space sometimes can be something else, y'all. That's all I can tell you. It's something else. All right, let's move on from that. Very puzzled about that. Now this one, now we're about to see Dame Dash crash out on Jay-Z's latest rap that he just did, ladies and gentlemen. So shout out to Big Ant, Urban Politicians TV. Yeah, so yeah, Dame Dash, he didn't like what Jay-Z had to say with his lyrics of what he said, with the event that just happened not too long ago. This is all for entertainment purposes only, just to highlight what Dame Dash and him being unhinged about what Jay-Z had to say about him.
That is, another one fumbled his, wonder how I get the blame. Niggas' teeth is tumbling out their mouth, and somehow I'm the one who done it. It's a murder mystery game. You had to cash cow and thunk it. Was you who punked this? I'm the one who struck the pain. That hill you can die on. There's way too much flack that comes from those planes. I'm killing them softly. What's understood don't need to be explained. You want it one way, it's the other. I spill on you suckers, I maul you niggas gang. I ain't much for me, it's no how. Cancel the brunches, I remember the hunger pain. The price of the bricks going up. It's gonna cost you a beat to even say my name.
Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in. And if you follow Dame Dash on social media at all or anywhere on the internet, we all knew as soon as Jay dissed him on that Roots picnic stage, he was fixed to go lock in for a new interview. This was most definitely a major alley-oop, and Dame Dash caught it off the glass and slammed it and broke the backboard with it, because he went to order dialogue and went all the way up on Jay. Just got the clowning. joking, mocking him, talking about his breath stink. Now you gotta go over there to Art of Dialogue YouTube channel to watch it. And I can't put the clip here with the copyright stuff, but y'all go over there, bro. It's worth the watch. You gonna die laughing if you just want some quick entertainment. And y'all tell me about it, bro, because I'm gonna get into a little bit of the transcripts with it. But he is going down through there on Jay. He got to talk about Jay breath stink. He said, hey, man, what's up with the funny hairdo? He said, hey, this ain't the Jay that I knew. Hey, we got to preserve this Rockefeller legacy because this is still a reflection of me. What are you doing? What we built? You coming out here with no jury on, looking wild and crazy with a wig. I'm like, bro, Dame Dash is really tripping. Then he took a little jab at 50. He called out Kevin Hart. Of course, he called out Cameron again, but he really going down through there on Jay. Said that Jay is broke and that he's an employee. He don't care about the Super Bowl stuff. He said he's a billionaire with a job. That don't mean nothing to him. He said anytime the white man can fire you, you're a worker. And he said, I'm not impressed by that Super Bowl stuff that Jay got going on right there. And he said anytime I knew that Jay was going to respond to me, that meant that he was broke. Then he also got on there and said, hey, Jay, don't ask me to come out there on stage with you in this summertime at the Yankee Stadium. He said, I'm not coming up on that.
Now, let me ask the chat. You know what? I don't even know what that even means, cinnamon dookie. If anybody knows how cinnamon smells, you put cinnamon with dookie. I don't have a clue about how that smells. But I do know one thing, though. I don't believe that Jay-Z is broke. Do y'all believe up in the chat that Jay-Z is broke? I don't believe that. But I understand, Dame, you got to make yourself feel good and all this and that, right? I get it. But, bro, come on, man. Come on, man. You've been talking about this man, Jay-Z, sending shots. I even been hearing this. So it's like, bro, damn, he responds back. Now it's all this old other shit. You got to be a good representation of Rockefeller. You don't even own Rockefeller no more. You have to give it up. What is we talking about, sir? Like, bro, like these people really be living in la-la land around here or something. Bro, you have to give up Rockefeller. Bro, you went bankrupt, and guess who the first people that was able that reported on you being bankrupt? The Breakfast Club, Charlemagne the God, and DJ Envy. They was the first ones to report you going bankrupt and was inadvertently laughing at you. Laughing at you, bro, laughing at you. You tried to give all the tips about how to be a boss, and look at how the boss falls dead on his goddamn face. Come on, man. Like, bro, Dame, you the one that's grasping for straws, and you the one that's goddamn broke. Boy, if that ain't deflection at its finest, I don't know what is.
Just the stage with you, man, because of the simple fact I don't want to be seen, but don't go up there and embarrass us. You need to cut your hair off. You need to pull a Yankee hat out to the side and come out there with some Timbs. We want the old Jay back. Then he got to telling side stories and everything, saying that Jay cannot be.
But Dame, you ain't even the old Dame. The old Dame would have never been on camera and allowed his teeth to fall up out his damn mouth. You talking about, wait, hold on. So you want Jay-Z to be the same Jay-Z from back in the 90s. Now, you ain't even the same Dame from back then now. Man, come on, man. You on goddamn video with your teeth falling up out your goddamn mouth, man. Is you for real, man? Like, bro, man, stop the cap.
Drake in a battle, but he said Kendrick can, but he said he don't think that, he said he knows for a fact that Jay can't beat Drake in a battle and things like that. Called him out about the battle rap comment because he said just recently, which is true, Jay did come out there with that battle rap convo recently. Then now he came on the stage and dissed everybody. So he got that there. But, bro, Dame Dash got me dying rolling on here, bro. The stuff that he's saying is wild. He said, hey, well, here's the thing. Contrary to what everyone may believe, I really still look at Jay as my brother. And I know Jay, and I was like, all these years, just even amongst my crew, we would be like, he ain't going to never say nothing until he's broke. So he hasn't said anything for 20 years. And I'm like, dang, I hope he's not broke, because and then the funny thing, I couldn't even hear the lyrics because the hairstyle was so crazy. And I was like, why would they let him come outside like that? And he kept mocking the hairstyle, like, bro, the hairstyle was terrible.
Dang, you bald-headed, my nigga. How is you talking about a man that got a head full of hair? You got a man that's been bald forever sitting up here talking about a man that got a full head of hair, and that's the best you can do? You talk about the way he wore his hair? It was just in a damn afro. Yeah, I heard all the jokes that people was laying out, but give a damn how another grown man wears damn hair. Neither should you.
That he said, why are you trying to make us look at an outline of you and not directly at you? So almost, he said, I feel like me and him are having a direct conversation.
Big sis, I'm trying to find the relevance of the joke. How do a bald head SOB try to talk about another grown man that got a head full of hair? No matter how he had it, he still got his hair. You bald-headed with your teeth online falling up out your damn mouth. Again, he just deflecting. He want Jay-Z to be just as worse off as him. But that's not the reality. The reality is, bro, is that you thought you was bigger than life. And, bro, they humbled your ass the fuck down. And now you're sitting out here grasping for straws, looking for some type of handout, somebody to reach out and give you some, Dame. Come on, man. Like, bro, you need to be for real.
Even though we not, because he said they keep bringing me up to make sure that he stays relevant. Bro, Dave Dash is really going down through there. Then he said, man, I was a little aggravated by things, but I had to realize I got me a licensed TV show on BET. I'm a businessman. Then he said, I'm in real estate now. That's why I pivoted into. So I'm like, bro, he talking like he got a light. He said Jay-Z sold his soul. After 25 years, he's realized that he's in hell. He said Jay-Z is he is really going down through there on this, man. I could not help myself without laughing. He said, I don't give a F about the Super Bowl. He's an employee. A billionaire doesn't take a job. If I tried to buy the Raiders with Ray Lewis, if these mother effers would have asked me to take a job, I would have felt very offended. I would have felt like they were asking me to produce Soul Plane. I would have been like, yo, man, get the F out of here. I just tried to buy a team and you telling me to do entertainment? That's just not me. That's not my perspective of a boss, is when a white man gives me a job, because that means that white man could fire me. But what do I?
Oh, my God. Here we go with this motherfucker. Dame Dash, here's your problem, in my opinion, right? You don't think the owner of any type of company still have to step and fetch to get people to want to buy their product? Yes, owners can put people in play to do it, while the owner just sit back and reap the benefits of what he put in, right? But even the owner knows that he still have to appease people that is spending money with him. So it never stops. You just think you above everything and You know, and that's your problem. You is really, Dame Dash, you really is a condescending SOB.
What I know about business is it doesn't matter how much money you make. It's about how many bills you have coming up at the month. Hey, let's just keep it jokes, Jay. But if you want to battle, anytime Jay wants to battle on this stage, I would personally destroy him. Anytime he wants to do a fashion line, I'll destroy him. Pause. Anytime he wants to make a movie, I will destroy him. Any television show, document book, I will destroy him. Pause. Like it's not even close. Then he said, hey, let's get back to he said, you on this root stove with this stupid afro. Then he went over there and started saying about his breath. Hey, man, it stank. He calling them cinnamon doodle. He said, you got stank breath, chewing big red, man. It smell like cinnamon doodle. And I hope you still not doing that, because if you is, that mic must have been real stinking on that stage, man. And he said, bro, Dame Dash is going down through there, bro. I couldn't help but laugh, dog. I'm up here dying, rolling. It's the way he talking. He's sitting there so serious. And it's like, bro, Jay gave him life with this right here. And he most definitely showed up.
He did, Big Ant. He did. Jay-Z gave him life with this. And we all gonna sit back and watch how Dame Dash try to milk this shit, pause. But he's gonna try to get as much as he can up out of what Jay-Z did up at that damn event. Watch what I tell you. Jay-Z ain't gonna say nothing else. But watch how many times you gonna hear Dame Dash make a real federal case up out of this. That's the part that's gonna be funny to me. So it is what it is. Jay-Z threw Dame Dash a bone. Dame Dash he cashing in. He didn't even wait. He hurry up and cashed in on all this. He didn't even wait. Dame Dash did not wait. That man he on top of it. Because he need that money. Jay-Z, in my opinion, don't need no money. He ain't hurting and wanting for nothing. But Dame Dash, you is. Allegedly. And I'm only going to say allegedly because, I really don't know you like that. I ain't in your business like that. Not that way, but what I've saw on the internet and you having to file bankruptcy and you keep talking about you got a license, you got a television. Man, come on, man. Dame Dash, ain't nobody tuned in to you, bro. I can't even tell you a name of a show that you had your hands in. None of that. I can't tell you. But again, it is what it is. It is what it is, y'all. These people be sitting up here performing for the internet. They put certain things on out there. You get to talking about it. Now, some understand all type of ways that you're going to say some things, and they ain't going to never say nothing either way. But, like, man, these motherfuckers here, man. All you can do is all you can do is just laugh at them at this point. That's all you can do. I laugh at them. And again, shout out to Big Ant. Shout out to Urban Politicians TV. Appreciate you, bro. All right. Be right back.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Bro, I told you I got you, nigga. I told you, nigga. Let's get it. 1 minute, we cool. Then they switch up. These niggas claiming they bang. Now watch them bitch up. 1 minute, we cool. Then they switch up. These niggas claiming they bang. Now watch them bitch up. These niggas snakes. So don't you ever trust them. Pussy niggas fake. So don't take nothing from them. These niggas snakes. So don't you ever trust them. Pussy niggas fake. I can't say nothing from them. One day we cool, next day we not. What the fuck? One day you cold, next day you hot. What the fuck? These niggas some hoes, swear they acting like twats. I say these niggas some hoes, swear they acting like twats. On YouTube, shaking ass for a few views. These motherfuckers, they crazy, man, they got screwed. Everybody got teams now. Now they all telling you choose. If you try to stay out of drama, motherfuckers say you lose. Stay out. These niggas snakes. Swear to God, man, these niggas fake. I be up in the clouds, watching what these niggas say. Watching moves these niggas make. Swear to God, these niggas gay. Kick them out the whip, they come out that 86 without the K. 1 minute we cool.
As they switch up.
These niggas claiming they man.
Now watch them pitch up.
1 minute we cool. As they switch up. These niggas claiming they man.
Now watch them pitch up.
These niggas snakes. So don't you ever trust them. Pussy niggas fake. Say don't take nothing from them. These niggas snakes. So don't you ever trust them. Pussy niggas fake. Pussy niggas fake.
Pussy niggas fake. So don't you ever trust them. One minute we cool, then they switch up. These niggas saying they men, but watch them bitch up. You see it all the time on social media. 1 minute you cool, then the next minute, all hell gonna break loose. You gotta watch the company that you keep, ladies and gentlemen. Even the people that you think that rock out with you, sorry, I just gotta be real. You gotta watch them too. Shit. You can't let your guard down no matter how much, you may have rapport with people. Still got to watch them too. Probably got to watch them more so than the people that you know for a fact that don't even like you. You know what you're going to get from the people that don't like you. It's the people that say they like you. And at any given moment, they'll look to snake you, put your ass in the dirt, all type of shit. What up with it, Steely Dan? What's the word? So when I say no one is exempt from that, no one is exempt. I watch everything and everybody. How you move, things you say, all of that. And I keep that tucked, and I don't say nothing. Hey, people are going to be who they is, period. I'm not here to govern nobody. Can't do that. Aries say, JB, did you see the Cypher House who had the hardest verse? No, I have not seen that, Aries. No, I haven't seen that. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I have not seen that. No, I haven't seen this. So yeah. I may have to make I may have to make another show because I like to stick to what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all gonna have to excuse me. I was sitting up here in my mind thinking, should I talk about, but I really like to stick to what my live stream be about. I don't like to try to deviate because I don't want to confuse y'all about what I'm doing over here. I like to stay on topic, stay on what the show is all about. And if I need to make another show on another topic, then I'll do that. I don't have no problem with doing that. Okay. Okay. All right. So, with that being said, y'all, I'm not gonna hold y'all. But I did want to get this content on out there to y'all, let y'all know what's going on. No, you good, Aries. You good. You good. Ain't no fuss, no muss. We good. You good. We good. You know. It's 3:11, so it's still kind of early. Give me something to eat. Chill out for a hot little second. I may run another show today. Hey Tanya, how you doing? Red hair don't care. Shout out to Tanya. Red hair don't care. So yeah, just to give y'all a heads up, I may run another show a little later. Like I said, Central Time is like, yeah, I got it, big sis. I got it. It's 3:12 Central Time. So if I don't come back live before at least I want to say 6:30, then I'm more than likely I'm not gonna go live. I'll just wait until tomorrow and do it. I should be good to go and doing another show though. Yeah, I should be good to go on doing another show. So big sis, I'm waiting on you. I got that email that you sent. So I'm waiting on you to send me whatever you want to send me or whatever. And then on the next show, I'll add it in. Yeah, on the next show, I'll add it in. So either way, whenever you send it, but I'm going to make sure to add it in to the next show, no matter what, no matter when you send it. So just to give you a heads up, because yes, I did get your email and I did respond back to you to let you know that I got it. So now, ladies and gentlemen, if you are picking up what old Johnny Blaze is putting down and you would like to donate to the host, this is only if you would like to donate, if you're feeling generous. Yes, I have Cash App. Yes, I have super chats. I have super stickers. If you would like to donate to the host, if you're picking up what I'm putting down with the content, right? But again, it is most definitely other ways that you can support the channel. Okay, big sis, I got it. Just to let you know, big sis, I got it. Yep, I got it. All right. So, again, shout out to y'all. Y'all been great. I do appreciate y'all. But Johnny Blaze is about to go and get him something to eat and take him an extended intermission, right? It's a chance that I will be back before 6:30. But if you don't see an upcoming live stream from me before 6:30, then I won't be doing no live until tomorrow. All right. So just to get that part about the way, because my day ones already know, they be like, boy, you capping. Boy, you ain't about to go live after you get through getting you something to eat. You ain't, boy, stop lying. They like, you know you ain't coming back. You go and eat, and then then yeah, we know you're gonna go get you some sticky wings. No, I ain't getting no sticky wings. I ain't got no sticky wing money. Okay? So we gonna get that part up out the way. I ain't got no damn sticky wing money. Got food here. I'm just gonna eat, chill out, get my thoughts together, and then I'll come back. If I don't get too damn relaxed, then I'll just come back and get y'all another show. What'd you say, EV Pizza? Shit, I don't mind you now. I don't mind eating no pizza now. Now I don't mind eating no pizza. Hey, Deja Vu, happy Wednesday to you. Yeah. Now I don't mind eating no pizza, Evie. Yeah, Deja Vu. Yeah, we went over a whole lot with Claressa and Papoose when they went down there to Aruba. They was in double rooms, so they wasn't even in the same room together. So, we talked about that, and then talked about Desi Banks made a joke about a fan that was in the front, and the fan didn't like it. But then again, he said he had no problem, but then he had to get on social media to complain about it. So, we went over that shit. We went over the Bears. The Bears it don't look like they're gonna be in Arlington Heights. Indiana makes a bid for the Bears Stadium to go there for like $1 billion. Okay, all right. Just giving you a brief summary of what it was. So yeah, you'll be able to catch the replay. Yeah, you will be able to catch the replay. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Deja Vu. It was a lot. It was a lot. Matter of fact, when you catch the replay, you'll see it. You'll see it. You'll see it. Oh man. But I do appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all tuning in to the show. I am your host with the most, JB2 Reactions, coming to you live from the basement. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. If it's in the cars, I will most definitely see y'all later. All right?